To have devotion on our plates and blossoms in our cups. What a feast!
From this day forth, may our noble ambitions spread to the far reaches of the land!
Agreed. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. From this day, we shall fight as brothers and end the chaos. I am Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng, Prince of Zhongshan. With my 2 sworn brothers, I have pledged to bring order to this chaotic world. As I speak, the land is suffering from an insurgency led by Zhang Jiao, known as the Yellow Turbans. I have taken rank in an army that will fight these traitors. My goal is to defeat all evildoers and restore the Great Han Empire. This is the path I have chosen, and I will stop at nothing to return virtue to this land.
I am He Jin. I will be commanding the army for the battle against the Yellow Turbans. Those of you who have come to fight on behalf of the Han, the gratitude of your emperor is with you. We are now heading to Ji to take out Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is holed up in their main base. It is said that Zhang Jiao and his brothers can control the elements. Therefore, if we take his brothers out, things should be a little easier. All right, prepare to go to battle for the glory of the Han! Cao Cao, lead your army east. Sun Jian, you attack the center. Meanwhile, this force of volunteers will head around to the altar in the west.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
What is it, brother?
These people, before they were simply suffering like everybody else. It makes me think.
In that case, you simply need to create a world where people do not suffer.
You are absolutely right, Zhang Fei. My brothers, let us go.
Of heaven fall upon you! Heavens, grant me a miracle! Lend us your strength as we fight in your name. Do away with these infidels!
Slay the conjurer! Then the rocks will halt as well!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So you must be looking for trouble. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
behold the mystic ways of the yellow turbans. God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air! Rise! Rise and blow them away!
Stay the course! Aim for the one controlling the wind! You've been training hard!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You must enter the tiger's den if you wish to catch a tiger.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now is the time to show them what we can do.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You should know who you're dealing with! I must retreat, for now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You've been training hard! I must retreat, for now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Heaven shall strike you down!
We shall rebuild the land and do away with these foolish remnants of the Han. I shall lead my people to glorious victory! Now, battle the fools with an invincible opponent!
That's it. That is how it's supposed to be done.
There must be some kind of device producing these phantoms.
Now's the time to press the attack.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
the essence. Follow me!
We thwarted their magic! Take down Zhang Xiao! I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Heaven has called for the creation of a new world. You shall harm my followers no more.
Yeah.
My brothers!
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength! My soul shall not descend to heaven.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Someday, the era of peace.
Infidels! You will spread your heresy no more!
The bandit leader, Zhang Xiao, has been defeated, along with his lies. Without him, the Yellow Turbans are finished. As commander, I would like to thank you all for your service. I want all of you to return to your homes and continue to loyally serve the Han. We must ensure that the land never again sees such chaos.
And you, this bodyguard.
We are about to attack Huluo Gate in our quest to overthrow the villain Dong Zhuo. Lu Bu, an extremely fierce warrior, will surely be waiting for us there. Though Guan Yu or Zhang Fei might have a chance against him, my skill is likely no match for Lu Bu. I would do best to avoid him and find another way. After all, the real enemy is Dong Zhuo. As a relative of the Han, I cannot forgive him for his crimes. The honor of taking his head shall be mine.
This villain pretends to serve the Emperor, but only serves himself. He shall pay with his life. But everybody follow me, and we shall reclaim the capital. The Han must be returned to its former glory. forward. Let's bring these scoundrels down for good.
You're by yourself. You must have some courage. I must retreat for now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Trying to take the base! Stop them!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
Now is the time to show them what we can do. Speed is of the essence. Follow me!
So you must be looking for trouble. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now is our chance. Prepare to attack. Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
They fell for it. Attack!
A second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall teach you the basics of strategy.
What we can do.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
of the essence. Follow me!
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
There's still some glory left for the taking. You're by yourself. You must have some courage. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You'll get away with that.
For my brothers!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You coward! I shall deal with you all from atop red hair! Worthless scum! I'll stomp you into a bloody mess! Liu Bei, you shall be sacrificed to my blade!
Now is the time to press the attack!
For my brothers! For my brothers!
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
Ha! You thought you could beat me!
Stay away from Lu Bu. Make your way around and aim for Dong Zhuo.
You are a traitor to the Han. I shall defeat you.
Ha! You are all talk and no action.
Lord Liu Bei is a man of justice and has 2 swords at his side to prove it.
An enemy of my brothers is an enemy of mine. Prepare yourself.
Go on ahead. Leave this to us.
Cowards! Run back to your homes and hide!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
There is not a soul alive who can equal your skill. It's now or never. All units, advance on the enemy.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Brainless fools! You think I'll just roll over and die?
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward!
Shall go no further.
For my brothers!
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me!
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses. We've got them right where we want them.
And try again later. For my brothers! For my brothers! My life, a pleasure, gone.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have defeated the rebel leader, Dong Zhuo. I would like to thank each member of the Allied forces that participated in this struggle. As your leader, I am proud of you all. Now that Dong Zhuo is gone, it is time to disperse the Allied forces. However, those who fought under the Yuan banner shall never forget the privilege that was bestowed upon them.
This bodyguard is famous.
On this third visit, allow me to receive you. The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it? Into 3?
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
We defeated Dong Zhuo, but our great army disbanded, and its heroes went their separate ways. Does no one else care about restoring the Han? It became clear that I must take the matter into my own hands. I set out to seek the guidance of the brilliant strategist, Zhuge Liang. According to Zhuge Liang, I must escape the grip of Cao Cao and defend myself from the Sun family to establish my own kingdom. By winning the hearts of the people, I will one day rule the land.
Master Liu Bei, with me as your strategist, I shall give my all and lead us to victory. This escape from the clutches of Cao Cao shall be no different. Normally, I would ask that you just flee immediately. But this time, you must meet Cao Cao head-on and then make your retreat. In order for the land to be divided in 3, my lord must show to everybody here at Changban that he is a hero equal to that of Cao Cao. Now, shall we go?
Everyone, we must escape with our lives.
We will secure the base and launch a fire attack.
I have captured this base.
No one gets by here! Absolutely no one! Come on! This bridge belongs to me, and the toll for passage is death!
Task Unit, begin construction as planned.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I need your help. I must return our Lord's child.
The enemy commander is mine! I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
The time is now. Master Liu Bei, first of all, allow these flames to light your path. The road ahead will be long, but the destination is certain.
Your intellect is just what we need, Zhuge Liang.
Did you think you could overcome this force?
Well, that's it for me. I sure hope my brother's okay.
Let us finish this battle!
Zhao Yu, I feared you were dead.
Both I, sir, and your young child are unharmed.
Happy to see you, brother.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This is our chance. Drive the enemy back.
You're a general? Then you're mine. I misjudged this foe.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fly like the wind! This battle is ours!
You should have brought your allies with you.
Such impressive skill!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
But I shall put a stop to this. My quest for strength will have to end.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Show them the strength of our forces!
Brother, leave the rest to me.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Defensive positions. We must let the people escape.
They will not get past us so easily! Such impressive skill!
Your head is mine! Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The Navy's here. All units move to counterattack.
Liu Bei? About time I took your head.
This is our chance. Drive the enemy back.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight!
retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This battlefield belongs to us!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You shall not take my life so easily! For my brothers! For my brothers! Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. We managed to escape from Cao Cao's army. This is due to the fact that everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly loved by my followers. However, we must be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future. Cao Cao will not let us escape a second time. If only we had a land to call our own, we could fight back.
A new bodyguard. This body...
Thanks to Zhuge Liang's strategy, we were able to drive Cao Cao from Changban. We then formed a pact against Cao Cao with Sun Quan. Our combined army came face to face with Cao Cao at Chibi. Thanks to the heroic efforts of officers from both our kingdoms, we managed to lay waste to his great fleet. Right now, Cao Cao is attempting to flee from the battlefield that burns around him. At last, we have the upper hand. If I am to realize my ambition, I must catch and kill Cao Cao.
We shall cooperate with Wu and attempt to chase down Cao Cao, who, having suffered a near disastrous defeat at Chibi, has no choice other than to escape. This is the best chance we have had yet. Cao Cao, in an attempt to rebuild his fallen army, is retreating to Jiangling. Everybody, I want you to go and hunt down Cao Cao. My lord, if you can defeat Cao Cao convincingly here, then it shall bide you the time you need to obtain the lands of Shu. Now, it is time for us to go.
Is this where my struggle finally ends? Guan Yu, was my fate decided from the very moment that you left me? Go. It is still not possible for me to forget my debt to you. But that debt ends here. The next time you oppose my lord, I will kill you. Remember that, Lord Cao Cao. Lord Cao Cao, I believe my debt to you is paid.
Don't let Cao Cao get away!
I'll take out the bridge before the enemy shows up.
I shall teach you the horrors of war.
The master is here? Quick, cut open a path! I'm not going to get anywhere at this rate.
I shall return before this is all over.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. So, you are Sun Shang. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am...
Can we skip all the formalities? Glad to meet you, Lord Liu Bei.
I challenge you.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Attack swiftly before the enemy can regroup.
Cao Cao, this way! You have my thanks.
That is a tough act to follow.
Alone? I hope you're ready.
finally made it! You're alone? Are you trying to die?
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have thoroughly crushed Cao Cao's army. It was quite humorous to see them scattering about like ants. This defeat should shut him up for a while. However, he will definitely come seeking revenge. Before that time comes, we must build up our military strength and be prepared to meet their advance.
A new bodyguard and this...
After the Battle of Chibi, we made a firm stand by quickly subduing the area of Jing. These are the lands from which I will form a great kingdom. Zhuge Liang has advised that I spread my rule by leading my army into Shu. This move will be the catalyst that splits the land into 3 divisions. But Shu is currently under the rule of my fellow clansman Liu Zhang. I can't help but question the virtue of stealing land from a member of my own family.
Master Liu Bei, now for the final step in the 3 Kingdoms strategy. We shall deploy our troops outside of Chengdu and attack it. Following this battle, you will be in command of your own country. In this battle, Pang Tong shall be issuing orders to everybody. If you follow his instructions, then victory is assured. My lord, this battle shall test whether our hearts are just. However, in order to bring an end to the chaos and welcome a new land of virtue, we must fight.
My mind is made up. I will build my kingdom in Shu.
We'll surround Chengdu and force out Liu Zhang. Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei cover the south gate. Huang Zhang take the east. I'll cover the north.
The people of Shu refuse to be invaded.
This forest looks suspicious. Proceed with caution.
This one's mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Who's this so-called man of virtue I've heard about? This one's mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It'll take more than just you to stop me. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let's open the outer gates and see who joins us.
Happy to see you, brother.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Get out of our lands and don't come back!
Forgive me, O innocent one.
This battlefield belongs to us! Liu Bei, you lost all sense of your integrity? Do you think you can stop me? I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Bring out more allies to increase the threat.
I have come for your head. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Beat it! Don't step another foot in our land. You're by yourself. You must have some courage. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We should be able to handle this.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now all we have to do is deal with Liu Zhang.
Let us finish this battle!
I refuse to give up without a fight.
Brother, let's finish him.
I don't think you'll get away with that.
For my brothers!
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such impressive skill! Break through the enemy forces!
Victory in this battle is ours!
A well-planned strategy is worth 1,000 men.
For my brothers! For my brothers!
Attacked my family, forced to surrender, to give up the land of my fathers. I'm sure to be the laughing stock of future peoples.
Master Liu Zhang, forgive me. But my ideal has no place for doubt. I shall restore the Han Empire, and it shall all start here in Shu. I have defeated Liu Zhang and gained the lands of Shu. If it weren't for everybody's support, I would have forsaken both justice and the lands of Shu in the name of humanity. Now that I have the rich and fertile lands of Shu under my control, I shall not fall behind Cao Cao and Wu. Finally, the path to a land that exists for the people has been opened.
And you, this...
During the assault on Fan Castle, the Wu army surrounded General Guan Yu and...
It can't be. Guan Yu. Bring me my sword at once. Everyone, begin preparing for war.
No, my lord! Our enemy is Wei! It would not be just to attack
Defeat
Wu.
Wei, and Wu will have no choice other than to surrender. Please reconsider.
None of that matters to me now. Neither of you understand my pain. I must do it. For the death of my brother. Wu must pay! How can this be? Guan Yu has been killed in a sinister plot by Wu. Zhang Fei, too, has been murdered, killed by his own men, as he prepared to avenge Guan Yu. Responsibility for these tragedies falls directly on Wu. They shall feel my rage and pay for my brother's deaths with everything that they own. Nothing else matters now. I can hear only the beating of my angry heart, and it is screaming for revenge. Revenge against the Sun family, for Zhang Fei and Guan Yu.
My lord, please forgive my directness, but we are not on the side of virtue in this battle. Battles fought out of spite or vengeance must be put aside for the greater good. The army my lord has assembled at Yiling is quite impressive, but it has one fatal flaw. If the enemy is wise, then I am afraid they will exploit it without fail. I apologize for my late arrival, but I have my reasons. Now we must somehow hold on and win this hopeless battle so that we may continue our dreams of a better tomorrow.
Sun Quan must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
It'll take more than just you to stop me. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The enemy commander is mine!
Trying to take the base! Stop them! Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
We must hold out.
Your skills are without equal. I have come for your head. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. They've withdrawn. Penetrate their camp at once.
If we hurry, we can catch the enemy off guard.
That base is essential to our plans. You'll pay for that. Beat it! Get out of my way! I'm not letting anyone get near Zhuron!
Is this one of the enemy's tactics?
Strategy has failed. Tear them limb from limb.
You want to fight? You got one. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Crush them!
Retreat ain't so bad. See ya!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We cannot let them beat us.
Prepare to attack! Follow me!
For my brothers!
If one's going to retreat, we might as well be honest about it.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We cannot let them beat us.
chance to win this. This one's mine.
Keep a tight formation. Head straight for their commander.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Cut through the enemy camp. There is no turning back.
We can take these guys.
I shall return that in time.
Like a leader.
I have some catching up to do.
It looks like I was a little too kind.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers! For my brothers! For my brothers! I must approach this calmly. Time to retreat.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. In a sense, we were victorious. But due to my short temper, many had to sacrifice their lives to achieve this victory. I also allowed my enemy Sun Quan to escape. Now we had best return home and start rebuilding our strength. I too need to rethink the meaning of things such as justice and virtue.
And you, but this...
I fought Wu at Yiling, but was unable to slay their lord Sun Quan. I rushed into that battle driven purely by hatred, and completely ignoring my true purpose. Now, Wu has regrouped and come to attack me at Bai Di Castle. Just by looking at their formation, I can tell that they have come here seeking my head. Since we parted ways after the battle at Chi Vi, I have come into conflict with Wu a number of times. Now I must end this rivalry and defeat Wu once and for all.
My lord, Our victory at Yiling was more than I expected. Surely your devotion for Master Guan Yu and the others who have fallen was felt by the very heavens themselves. The next battle is the defense of Bai Di Castle. Please go and defend the areas where our troops are weak. Try and lead our men to take the fight outside of the castle walls. There is a reason I cannot go to the battlefield. But I have prepared a number of strategies just for this type of occasion. My lord, let us put an end to Wu's destiny here at Bai Di Castle.
I will win this battle and usher in a new age of virtue.
Liu Bei, this battle isn't just about ruling the land. It's payback for the pain you caused my sister.
An acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This one's mine.
For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Trying to take the base! Stop them!
For my brothers!
Impressive skill.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall defeat this trap of Zhuge Liang's.
Shu is our kingdom, and we'll defend it ourselves!
Sun Quan's banner. It's gone.
Back Back off before I split your head in two.
So, Wu would attack even the innocent. I must stand here to remain true to my lord.
For my brothers!
My blade will make you pay for your injustice.
Mustn't let them.
Let us fight fair and square.
Storm through the battlefield! For my brothers!
I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
I've everybody's down. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This area is clear. Let's move on to the main camp.
For my brothers! For my brothers!
So this is the end.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
For my brothers!
The enemy is fierce. Do not let up for an instant.
Are beyond doubt.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This one's mine.
For my brothers!
Don't slow down. Bring back Sun Quan's head.
For my brothers!
We shall lead the way! Everybody, attack!
time.
For my brothers!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Steel yourselves for the battle ahead! This battle is not going well.
For my brothers!
Attack!
Stand and fight with honor! For my brothers!
We'd have died like dogs without you.
We'll pay you back by defending the castle!
Your skills are beyond doubt.
For my brothers!
Victory in this battle is ours!
Got a little carried away. Back to the castle.
For my brothers!
Looks like I got a little carried away.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It is an honor to die in battle for the glory of Wu.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
We have come from the Wuzhang Plains.
so eager to die that we'll be happy to oblige them.
For my brothers!
Now is the time to crush them!
Come and settle this like a leader!
You arrogant fool! It's all your fault! You are the cause of Shang Jiang's tears!
Shang Jiang and I may have been forced down different paths, but our feelings were true. And the bond that we share shall never be broken, not by anyone.
Now, attack!
For my brothers! For my brothers! For my brothers!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let us show these whelps how a battle is fought!
I have let my father and brother down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We were able to withstand the fierce onslaught of Wu and defend Bai Di Castle. We also managed to kill Sun Quan. I shall not forget this battle as long as I shall live. Before long, we shall be able to bring an end to the chaos that has plagued this land for so long. I only hope that Shu can bring them the peace they are so desperately looking for.
And this Wu is no more, and the three kingdoms have become two. I have reached the final leg of my journey, and at last my destiny is near. The legacy of my greatest enemy, Cao Cao, still remains. Only by defeating his vast kingdom of Wei can I realize my dream and create a new age of righteousness. This past age has been long and painful, but soon it will all be over. For the forces of good, I will conquer the chaos, and under my rule there shall be no tears.
My lord, the final battle with Cao Cao has arrived. While you were fighting at Baidi Castle, I was at the Wuzhang Plains working on strategies against Wei. The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position. If we can win this battle, we can realize our plans for a land ruled by virtue under my lord. This battle could be the one to bring an end to the chaos, so we must emerge victorious.
Just on the horizon, a great golden age awaits.
They will not get past us so easily.
My brothers!
We have come a long way. We must protect our supply line.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
My brothers! For my brothers!
Destroy them! Don't hold anything back!
For my brothers!
This one's mine.
This isn't looking good. Solidify our defenses and prepare for the enemy attack! Do you think you can stop me? I always knew you'd come for me.
For my brothers!
Is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Prepare yourself! We must stop their assault! Hang on! For my brothers! my might was not enough.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Master Sima Yi, we have brought what you ordered.
Ah, it's here. This will change the tide of battle.
Base! Stop them!
I shall be your opponent.
For my brothers!
I've been waiting for you.
The catapults are ready, sir. Fire! Fire at will! Leave not a single enemy soldier alive! My brothers!
So this is to be my final battle.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
It's no use. Oh, the pain.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
You're the enemy commander? I've come for your head.
Heavens above, grant me just a few more hours.
It's quiet. Nothing like the chaos of the land.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
trying to take the base! Stop them! For my brothers!
Our next move just got more difficult.
Rush!
Zhuge Liang, I shall not forget your final wishes. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and all of the others who have died fighting for our cause. Give me the strength to at last realize my ambitions.
Zhuge Liang is dead. All units move to counterattack! Prime Minister, help me to live up to your brilliance. Attack once more, for the glory of our Prime Minister!
For my brothers!
They're trying to take the base! Stop them!
Increase pace!
Don't let them get the upper hand on us.
For my brothers!
die in such a hard place.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let's see how they like the taste of fire.
Destroy all!
They're trying to take the base! Stop them!
Brothers! Now!
Everybody, prepare to attack on my signal.
The end is near!
Idiots, all of you! Let's see you handle this!
That's as far as you go. Eat this!
They're trying to take the base! Stop them!
Brothers!
Fool! You have just chosen the path to your own death. You think you can fight all by yourself? You fool.
For my brothers!
Now you've really made me angry.
For my brothers!
I'll never be defeated by an imbecile like you. Such foolish times to not make use of my talents.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Thanks to the Prime Minister's brilliant plan, we were able to defeat Wei. All of my men did an excellent job in controlling their grief and fighting against the enemy. The Prime Minister left behind a path toward unification of the land. Now, it is up to those of us left behind to create a new future where the people and the land will not be tempted toward the path to ruin.
A new bodyguard.
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice, and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Liu Bei from the Zhuo region. He was an actual descendant of the Han imperial line. When Zhang Jiao started an uprising with his yellow turbans, Liu Bei sought to bring peace back to the land and restore the Han Dynasty to its former glory. He destroyed the Yellow Turbans and toppled Dongzhuo's reign of terror with his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Unfortunately, Liu Bei possessed no territory for which he could establish his own kingdom and was forced to wander the land. However, his destiny changed very quickly after meeting the strategist Zhuge Liang. He followed the strategist accordingly and allied with Wu. The two forces destroyed Cao Cao, advanced into Yi, and captured Liu Zhang. Liu Bei was mobilizing his troops for the next battle when he received word that his sworn brother, Guan Yu, had been killed by Wu. Blinded with rage, Liu Bei prepared to avenge Guan Yu, despite his advisors begging him not to. Liu Bei's rage brought about many miraculous victories, which eventually led to the demise of Wu. The land was now divided between Shu and Wei, with the winner set to be decided at the Wuzhang Plains. After a grueling battle, it was Liu Bei who emerged victorious. The long days of chaos had finally come to an end, and peace returned. It is said that Liu Bei was praised and honored by the people for generations to come. These tales, passed on for generations, have endured the tests of time and live on today. The legendary warriors are praised and respected as if they were the gods themselves.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. At last our journey is finally over. Watch over us in this new age of peace.